Hey, what's up, World Wide Web? Welcome back to a brand new video. For today's video, I'm going to be sharing my experience with Target. I have not did one of these in a hot minute, and don't worry, I did not forget about my experience with summer camp. I'll get to that in a second, but I'm just gonna get straight into this. So this will take place months back. I'm talking like 7, 8, 9 months ago. I don't even know at this point. I'm sleeping. My sleep schedule is all fucked up. It was fucked up for months. I fixed it and then fucked it up again. At this point, I'm sleeping, so like I'm applying for jobs and shit. Nobody's hitting me up for an interview, so I'm sleeping, right? At this point, it's like it's like 9 o'clock in the morning, 10 o'clock in the morning, and then I get a phone call. I could have easily chose to ignore it, but I picked it up because usually sometimes, you know, bots will call my fucking phone and shit. Like I don't even know how they got my number and all that because I don't share my number. But yeah, I answered the phone. First off, what I should have done was save the phone number and list the name as Target. But who knows what would have happened if I didn't answer the call. So like they call me and they ask, is this Shavar? I'm like, yeah. And they tell me about this interview that, you know, like I have to be at this interview. And I'm like, okay, bet, sure. I don't know what time or when the interview took place after the phone call, but I just know that, hey, I have an interview. This is my first interview, so I hope this goes well. So fast forward to around that time, the day before the interview, I didn't get any fucking sleep at all. Of course, like I was going to bed at like I think at that point this was in November, so I'm going to bed at fucking like 6, 7 a.m. or even later than that. It was really, really bad. It was just terrible. Like honestly, it was really, really bad. Like guys, don't ever let your sleep schedule get to that point. Like honestly, like so of course I'm trying to go to bed early. I'm trying to go to bed at 12 or 1 and it's just not working. I'm tossing and turning. So you know what? I decided, you know, fuck it. I'll just be on YouTube until, you know, it's time for me to, you know, get up because I didn't want to go on my computer or nothing. I still wanted to be comfortable. I think the interview was at around 9 o'clock and I get up. I'm tired as fuck. I am tired as fuck. Like I have to repeat that. Like if you could see what my face looked like even before I went into Target, I looked high. Because I didn't get any fucking sleep at all. Like I didn't even get an hour. I didn't get 30 minutes. I was running on very, very little sleep, so I had to make do. I took a shower. That kind of woke me up a bit, brushed my teeth, washed my face, and I'm still fucking tired. So we get to Target, and first off, for me to even get to my job interview, I had to go into this room where like a bunch of other people are waiting for their interviews too, and that shit took at least like 2 fucking hours, dog. Like what the hell? I'm like, okay, so a lot of people signed up to be seasonal this year. That I forgot to tell you guys, I was seasonal. I wasn't like working like a shift every day. I was seasonal. So like a lot of other people were apparently trying to be seasonal too because they're trying to get some money. So this shit, like I said, so this took like a couple of hours. I'm sitting here watching Tfue on Twitch play Fortnite and all that because I was bored. I was using my data because the Wi-Fi in Target is not good. So at one point I ended up putting my head down to, you know, to rest and shit because I'm like, okay, well, while I'm waiting for my job interview, I might as well just wait. At this point, I might as well just put my head down, you know, to get a little bit of rest before they call my name. And I want to say like 10 or 20 minutes after my name gets called. And again, I look high, dude. I look high. Not to mention my clothes for Target fit kind of snug because, you know, I was fatter back then. You know, I wasn't exercising or nothing, so it's just like, yeah, of course the fucking clothes are gonna fit a little tight. So she calls my name. I'm like, okay. Everybody's staring at me because they know I'm running off of little sleep. They know because it's really obvious. Like I look high. So like we sit, we go to another room. She asks me a bunch of questions, yada yada yada. You know how job interviews go. And after the job interview is done, I get taken back to the room where there's still a bunch of people, and then I get called, and then my name gets called by human resources, and boom, she says orientation is in about 2 weeks, so get ready. I'm like, oh shit, I got the job. Well, I didn't know I got the job back then because I didn't know how it worked. Like I didn't know what orientation was because that shit was new to me because I had never worked a retail job prior to Target. So I'm like, okay, shoot, I don't know what orientation is, but I might let me tell my peoples about this. And I tell my mom, I tell my grandmother, I'm like, yeah, I got orientation 2 weeks from now. You know, I did good in the interview. At least I thought I did good. I tried to answer the questions as best as possible. And my grandmother basically told me, oh, orientation, oh, that means you got the job. I'm like, sweet. So I just did jack shit for 2 weeks. Like, I mean, it was 2 weeks. It was 2 weeks. So, I mean, I had time to just, you know, do whatever the fuck I wanted until that time came. 2 weeks go by, right? It's time for my first day of work. Keep in mind, I still didn't fix my sleep schedule. My dumbass did not fix it within the 2 weeks that I was given until orientation. I had 2 weeks. I could have fixed it easily. But, of course, I get up off of little sleep. Maybe I got 1 to 3 hours this time, but that ain't shit. Like, I'm gonna be honest, that ain't shit for a 16-year-old. You feel me? I get up, take a shower, brush my teeth. You know how this goes, and then I get taken to Target. Like, I'm tired as hell. Like, I think my first shift was between, I want to say, like 9:30 to 12:30. I don't know, but of course, you know, this being my first day of work, it's training day. So I'll go to clock in. I know how to clock in. I was given a number like 2 weeks prior. So I clock in, I come to the store. Well, I get to where my trainee is, whatever you call, not trainee, but my train. I don't know the name for it, but I go to the lady who was supposed to train me as shit, and you know, she was an older woman. I mean, I want to say by older, I mean like 40 or 50 years older than me, but I don't know. It has nothing to do with the story, but still, you know, she's training me, you know, counting cash and, you know, all these buttons on the register. Like, the registers at Target are like really kind of like really easy. Like, it kind of does the work for you. You know what I mean? And she was telling me about the rec cards. I'm like, okay, cool, got it. Like, keep in mind, I'm on 2 hours of sleep, so I'm trying to retain as much info as I can before I pass out. So after she, you know, gets done telling me all about the store and the registers, she sets me up at a booth or a register booth, whatever the fuck you call those things. And she's right by me, of course, you know, like it's my first day. Like, she's gonna be there just to see if I need help or anything. And I did need help. I fucked up a lot. You know what I mean? You know, with the customers, you know, I felt so bad too because like they got an inexperienced nerd that doesn't know what he's doing. It's just like shit. But I mean, everybody starts somewhere, but still, like, it's annoying. You know what I mean? So pretty much my first day was just a bunch of fuck ups. Like, I'm making mistakes here and there. Like I'm not getting the buttons down. What I mean by that is I'm pressing the wrong shit. I'm doing the wrong shit. The only thing that I could get down with no problem is probably counting the cash because, again, it's my first day, so cut me some slack. After that comes the holidays, and boy, oh boy, I'm just gonna skip like all the days before the holidays because they're not important. It was pretty much the same thing. I mean, I was making less mistakes. I was getting used to the register, you know, but the holidays come. Thanksgiving and Christmas. That's all I gotta say. Thanksgiving and Christmas was fucking busy. You know, Black Friday? Yeah, Black Friday too. Holy shit. Especially Black Friday, bro. Dude, as soon as I came in and went to my little booth and shit like that, bro, there was already a fucking line. There was already a line. Niggas was telling people to like come to my booth, and dude, for like the whole like 4, 5, 6 hours, I don't know how long I was working. Like, there was just a constant line. Like, I didn't ever get a break. At some point, I had to take a break because if not, it's illegal. But yeah, pretty much the whole day was just me checking people out, and the customers were nice. I'm gonna be honest, like the customers at Target are like generally nice. Like, I don't think I've ever had a bad experience with a customer, you know, being mean to me, considering I was black and fat. Hey, that rhymed. But yeah, overall people were nice to me, and to be honest, I'd work at Target again. I mean, when I go to Vegas, I'm gonna apply for Target again, but I can't be cashier, to be honest. Like, if I'm gonna be working 8 hours a day, you feel me? Like, I can't just stand in one place for 8 hours. Like, I just can't. I don't know if you guys have jobs where, like, you know, like, you work 8 hours a day. Like, if you're constantly moving, then, you know, it's all good. But, like, if you're standing in one place, like your feet are gonna hurt, and that's exactly what happened to me. I was glad to have my breaks, but overall, working at Target was a really interesting experience. Like, really, like, no bad like experiences working at Target. The pay was good. You know, it's $12 an hour. I mean, at 16, that's a lot of money. Obviously, for an adult making that kind of money, like as an adult, that's really bad. But as a 16-year-old, I mean, you're still living with your parents. You can have money for you. And working at Target is how I was able to, you know, buy some stuff, buy another monitor and shit like that. But yeah, if you guys are looking for jobs and if there's a Target nearby, then I highly recommend you working there because the pay is pretty good. I mean, it's $12 an hour, like I said. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Target was a great experience. There was a few attractive females there, but of course, they're out of my league because, again, I'm fat. I was fat back then, so I've lost a lot of weight since then. So, you know, it is what it is. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this semi-long video of mine. I can't believe it's almost pretty much August. Holy shit. I still can't get over that. Like, July just went by like holy shit. Like, Jesus Christ. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video from me, there are other videos on my channel, and there's also a playlist in the description down below if you want to check out those dumbass videos I used to make back then. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace.